Pripyat, Ukraine, a ghost town frozen in 1986, built for Chernobyl nuclear workers. This once vibrant Soviet city had schools, parks, and an amusement park set to open days after disaster struck. When Reactor 4 exploded, radiation spread silently. Children played outside as invisible poison filled the air. Authorities waited 36 hours before ordering an urgent evacuation. Residents left meals on tables, toys in yards, and entire lives behind. Today, crumbling buildings stand as eerie time capsules, their hallways littered with Soviet textbooks and gas masks. Though some areas remain radioactive, thousands of tourists now walk its empty streets, peering into abandoned apartments where curtains still flutter after 40 years. Pripyat isn't just ruins, it's a haunting monument to human error, resilience, and the invisible forces that rewrote history in a single night. Blood Lake, located in Iraq. In 2007, satellite images revealed something chilling near Baghdad. A lake turned blood red overnight. Its sudden crimson hue sparked global intrigue. Was it toxic algae, chemical pollution, or, as some feared, runoff from slaughterhouses? The truth remains unsolved. Even stranger, the lake didn't stay red. Like a vanishing act, it gradually returned to normal, leaving scientists baffled. While theories swirl from bacterial blooms to industrial waste, no one has proven the exact cause. This fleeting phenomenon, captured from space, stands as one of Earth's eeriest unsolved mysteries. How does an entire lake change color, then quietly revert, as if nothing happened? Blood Lake's brief, haunting transformation defies explanation, leaving us with one unsettling question: what really lurked beneath its red surface? Hoya Forest, in Romania, is one of the creepiest places on Earth, and the weirdest part, nobody really knows why. This so-called Bermuda Triangle of Transylvania has it all: UFO sightings, ghostly figures, and electronics that mysteriously fail without warning. Right in the middle of the forest sits a perfectly circular clearing where nothing grows, not even weeds, and scientists still can't explain it. The trees themselves look like something out of a horror movie, twisted into unnatural spirals or appearing scorched without any signs of fire. Local legends tell of people vanishing without a trace, like a shepherd and his 200 sheep who disappeared forever, or a missing girl who came back years later looking exactly the same. And if that's not strange enough, the forest borders a 9,000-year-old Neolithic settlement, making you wonder what ancient secrets are buried here. Is it haunted, a gateway to another world, or something science just hasn't figured out yet? One thing's for sure, Hoya doesn't give up its mysteries easily. The Nazca Lines in Peru are one of Earth's most baffling ancient mysteries, and they weren't even discovered until planes flew over Peru's desert. These massive 2,000-year-old drawings, some longer than 3 football fields, depict spiders, monkeys, birds, and even a creepy astronaut figure. But here's the kicker: you can't see the full pictures from the ground. So how did the Nazca people create such precise designs without aerial views? They simply scraped away dark desert rocks to reveal lighter sand beneath, a trick that's kept the artwork intact for centuries. But why did they make them? An astronomical calendar, religious water ritual, and no, probably not aliens. Sorry. The mystery deepens. Researchers just found 303 new hidden figures in 2024 using drones. Yet these fragile wonders face modern threats, like clueless truck drivers crushing them. The gates of hell. In Turkmenistan's Karakum Desert, a fiery pit has burned relentlessly for over 50 years. It began in 1971 when Soviet drilling triggered a collapse, creating a massive crater spewing methane gas. To prevent disaster, scientists set it ablaze, expecting flames to last days. Yet decades later, the inferno still rages, casting an eerie glow across the desert night. The 2,030-foot-wide pit, with temperatures reaching 1,000 Fahrenheit. It draws adventurers worldwide, its molten hues resembling a portal to another realm. Scientists debate whether to extinguish it, methane pollution versus CO2 emissions, while locals whisper of supernatural forces. Why won't it die? Can it even be stopped? One truth remains: this unnatural blaze defies both time and explanation, leaving visitors awestruck at nature's unchecked power. Nagoro, Scarecrow Village, located in Japan, this isn't your typical village. It's quiet, peaceful, and filled with hundreds of life-size scarecrows. In fact, there are more scarecrows than actual people. Only about 20 residents remain, but over 350 scarecrows stand in their place. A local woman named Tsukimi Ayano started making them to remember the villagers who had passed away or moved to the city. Each one is unique, modeled after real people, and posed in everyday scenes. Farming, waiting for the bus, even sitting in an old classroom. It feels like the village is frozen in time. Why did everyone leave? Can scarecrows really keep a town's memory alive? Tourists from around the world now visit to see these quiet figures and the haunting beauty of a town slowly fading away. The Merry Man in Australia is one of the world's biggest mysteries drawn into the earth. Discovered in 1998, near the remote town of Merry, it's a giant figure of a man, possibly an Aboriginal hunter, etched into the desert. And when we say giant, we mean it. This geoglyph stretches over 4 kilometers long and can only be seen from the air. The strange part, no one knows who made it. There were no witnesses, no public plans, and no one has claimed credit. Just a massive artwork that appeared out of nowhere. Was it an artist? A prank? Something else? Over time, the outline began to fade, but locals stepped in and restored it using GPS. The mystery remains. Why was it created? And more importantly, how did no one notice it being made? The Merry Man still has more questions than answers. The Pentagram in a remote corner of Kazakhstan, a giant 5-pointed star is carved into the earth, and no, it's not what you think. When people first spotted it on Google Earth, rumors exploded. Was it a satanic symbol? A secret cult? Something darker? Turns out the truth is far less creepy, but just as interesting. The massive 1,200-foot wide pentagram is actually the leftover layout of a Soviet-era park or campground. The star was made using dirt roads and tree lines, forming a clear shape only visible from above. It's near an old, abandoned summer camp from the Soviet days. So why a star? Maybe it was just a design choice, or maybe it had symbolic meaning. But the big question still lingers. Why was it built in the middle of nowhere? And why so perfectly shaped? The mystery of the Kazakhstan pentagram keeps curious minds coming back. Phantom Sandy Island, located near New Caledonia, sounds like something out of a legend. For over 100 years, it appeared on maps, even in Google Earth, as a real island in the Coral Sea. But here's the twist. It never actually existed. In 2012, a team of scientists sailed to its supposed location, only to find nothing but open water. So what happened? The island first appeared on maps in the 1800s, possibly due to a mapping mistake or confusion with a floating pumice raft. For years, no one questioned it. Why did it stay on maps for so long? After the 2012 discovery, Sandy Island was officially removed, leaving behind a mystery that still makes people wonder. How did an entire island appear on maps, only to vanish without a trace? The world may never know. Ariel Castro's house in Cleveland, Ohio, may be gone now, but the memory of what happened there still haunts many. From 2002 to 2013, this ordinary-looking home was the site of a horrifying secret. 3 women were kidnapped, held captive, and abused by Castro for over a decade. When the truth finally came out in 2013, it shocked the world. After his arrest, the house was demolished, and one of the survivors even helped start the demolition. But here's what really grabs people's attention. If you search for the address on Google Maps, you'll find it permanently blurred out. Why blur a house that no longer exists? It's a rare move by Google, done out of respect and to protect the privacy of the victims. Still, it leaves people wondering, how could something so terrible happen in a regular neighborhood right in plain sight? Thanks so much for watching. I genuinely appreciate you taking the time to check out this video. Like if you enjoyed, and if you feel I missed any interesting places that you'd like to see covered in a future video, definitely let me know in the comments below. And I read every single suggestion. Also consider subscribing for more, and also having soft tacos for dinner tonight. Hehehehe.